Good day, folks, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Gary, Betty, Lite, the Ole Church, 5 Acre Homestead. Well, we are very excited today to bring you our latest video on how to professionally install a wood stove at the Ole Church. There were many steps involved in this process, including getting this wall prepared and ready to accept the wood stove. The original 1-inch match lumber had to be removed. Old and outdated electrical, including a switch and an outlet, had to be removed. Several wall studs were added, and new electrical had to be rerouted. Next, Betty and I installed a 4x8 sheet of fire-rated cement sheeting. The sheeting was heavy, folks, but Betty and I was able to lift the sheet onto several wooden blocks next to the floor, and we were able to keep the sheeting against the wall. With Betty carefully and gently tilting the sheeting away from the wall, I was able to attach 20 copper joiners used as spacers with 3.5-inch screws and washers. Next, we installed some insulation and began the task of installing interior log siding on both sides of the cement sheeting. The final step in our part of this process was to install 2 new reciprocal outlets. We refer you to another video where I show you how to install reciprocal outlets, and to another video where I show you the step-by-step process to craft your own pine plate covers. We are now ready for the hearth stone, and with the help of a forklift, it is being carefully placed in the back of my truck. Here, I'm following behind a van that's carrying our wood stove and various chimney parts, heading towards the Ole Church. And because it was quite heavy, I had to assist the professional installers bring in the hearthstone and put it into place. The installers carrying out the work of installing the chimney and the wood stove were very professional, and they had many years of experience between them. They read through and followed the installation manual that came with the stove. And because we were curious, they answered all of our questions. And they explained to us that they were following government and industry regulations and standards. They told Betty and I that our wood stove and chimney was CSA approved. And this means that it meets minimum requirements for installation in a residential home. We are very pleased. They also told us that EPA stands for the Environmental Protection Agency out of the United States and is very similar to the CSA standards in Canada. We were told to get a Wood Energy Technology Transfer inspection and that our wood stove and chimney would pass inspection, a requirement for homeowner insurance. The installers made quick time leveling up the stove and placing it in the right place according to the correct measurements. Next, it was time to cut out a circular hole in the cement sheeting. A second hole was cut on the opposite side of the wall for the chimney. The wall or joist shield, also called a wall thimble, was installed, along with the chimney stand or support bracket and several lengths of chimney, including the chimney T. A length of black double-wall stovepipe was next to be installed, along with a 90-degree elbow and the thimble cover. The professional installer's next job was to cut another hole, but this time up through the ceiling and out through the roof. A chimney flange was installed with roofing nails and cement, and a collar was also installed. A couple more lengths of chimney was next to be installed, along with support rods or chimney guys. And Betty and I were both excited to see the chimney cap installed. Now, with our wood stove and chimney professionally installed, it was time to say thank you and goodbye to the installers. And folks, we were eager and excited to fire up and try out our new wood stove. Betty got me some old newspaper and some kindling, and I began the task of lighting our new wood stove for the very first time. And light it did, and fire up it did, a beautiful fire. In our brand new Pacific Energy wood stove and chimney that is CSA approved, EPA approved, and ready for WETT inspection. And it does go without saying, folks, that we are very excited to have heat here at the Ole Church, and there's nothing like wood heat. From our very own newly installed wood stove and chimney. And that pretty much concludes our latest video, folks, on how to professionally install a wood stove here at the Ole Church. As always, folks, we hope you enjoy our latest video, and we want to thank you so very much for watching and tuning in to our YouTube channel. We now have a subscribe button added to all our videos, including this one, and is located in the bottom right-hand corner. See you in our next video, folks.